Alright, friends, good afternoon. Welcome to a 60-minute foam rolling session based around yin yoga practice. So we're going to use this roller a lot. At the same time, we're going to get into some deep, relaxing stretches so that the body release and open these muscles up so you can go on about the rest of your day or get ready for tomorrow, whatever you're going to do. Okay, we're going to start folded forward in an easy seat. Whatever leg is normally in front, put the other leg in front. And then just walk your hands forward and relax. If you cannot get both elbows to the ground, that's okay. Just soften wherever you can. Relax the shoulders, let the head hang heavy. Allow your spine to just round. Beginning to focus on the breath. With some volume, exhale all of the air from your mouth. Take a big inhale through your nose, filling up. And a big open mouth exhale, send it out. Again, deep breath in. Make sure you can feel it all the way in the back of your lungs. Big open mouth exhale. Once more, deep breath in. Full breath out. Good. Slowly walk your hands towards your right side. Take 3 breaths there as you hug back on the right hip. Soften both shoulders. Let the head drop and reach your fingertips out further. And then walk your hands all the way over to your left. Find that. And 3 deep breaths there. And then walk back to center. Inhale yourself back up and switch the crossing of your legs. Send your arms straight up into the air. Relax your shoulders. So pull the arms back further, just the arms. Feel the lats and the armpits begin to open up. Keep all that. Inhale, stretch up taller. As you exhale, twist to the right and then drop the hands. Left hand forward, right hand back. Fingertips touch the ground. Press away through all 10 fingers and lift through your spine. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Now you inhale, come back up to center, both arms up. And then exhale, twist left. Drop the hands. Keep the spine tall. Press through the fingertips. Breath in. Breath out. Good. One more round. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale to the right. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, left. Good. Inhale, sweep up. As you exhale, bring your hands to heart. Stay there. Breathe in, fill up. Open mouth, breath out. Good. Mentally prepare yourself to lean into what you're feeling, to not shy away, to press through the sensations you're feeling in your body and breathe them out. Blink your eyes open, release the hands. Kick your legs forward and grab onto your roller. Place it just above your knees on the hamstrings. We're just going to roll the hamstrings nice and easy first. So push into your hands and lift your butt up. And then just roll forward all the way and roll back. So if you're on a smaller roller, you're going to have to keep those legs closer together. If you got a bigger roller, you have more space to open. If you want to open a little bit. Nice and easy into the hamstrings. Hopefully this is not too intense. If it is, I feel sorry for what's going to come ahead for you, but it's okay. All right, from there, lower your butt back down. I'm going to take it down through the calf muscles to find the bottom portion of, or the lower portion of the calf, and then begin to rock top to bottom, just back and forth, just finding some length there. Notice if any areas feel particularly annoyed. Now pause at the bottom, just above the right Achilles. Place the left leg on top of the right leg, and then just begin to turn the foot from side to side. Turn into it, turn out to it, Back and forth there, and just feel out the bottom portion of your calf. We're going to divide the calf into thirds, so this will be the bottom third. It's inside of that.
Yeah.
Okay, now pause there, roll up to the second third, take the same movement, same thing. And just notice if any area is worse than others. Okay, and then find the top third. Just back and forth. Okay, now let the foot drop to the left. So you're on the inside of your calf. Lift your butt and roll all the way up, all the way down. Just focusing on the inside of the calf. Now in the upper portion, wherever it's the most intense, pause there. And then press into it. Wherever you feel the most intensity, just press into it, pressing more down with your left leg. Good. And then roll it to the bottom portion of the calf and find the juiciest spot there. And again, just press into it on the inside, just press it down. Good, and then turn the foot straight up. Roll back and forth with the toes pointing straight up. Good, pause in the top portion. Find the juicy spot, press down. Good, roll to the bottom portion. Find something there, push into it. Good, and then lower down. Then you're gonna roll to the outside of the calf. You might even wanna come down to your right elbow here. And then lift up and just, that's not gonna work. You need your hands. Lift up and roll the calf. Elbow too hard. So outer calf here, just up and down. Pause in the top portion of it. Hold it there for a second. Take it to a lower portion. Hold it for a second. Good, then release. Kick the roller forward, out of the way. Cross your right leg in front of your left leg. Your right leg is in front. You're gonna roll forward onto your knees and place the left shin on the right calf. Your butt is not gonna be on the ground here. Get the weight into the calf and then sink your hips back like you're trying to sit into the sensation. Sit all your weight into the left shin as it presses deeply into the right calf. This should be extremely intense. If it's not, adjust, find the spot where it is. Breathe through it. Kind of quiet over here. You sure you're in a good enough spot?
Yeah, I'm just tough.
Oh, you're just tough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I think you gave me that great massage last night. So.
All right. Oh, you're welcome. Hey. Okay, slowly come up and you're gonna brush up and down. Just brush the muscle out. Hairy legs, get some rug burn, it's okay. All right, let that go. Take it back to down dog for a second. And just stretch out the right calf. You explore it. Find some length there, anything that feels good. And then make your way back down. Cross the legs, kick them forward. I'm gonna switch off to the left calf. So lift first and just roll back and forth. Hold this back. pause near the bottom. Rock the leg side to side. Take it to the middle, second, third, same movement. Which,
I just like paying too much, I'm just like,
right?
yeah.
And then the top third, not really. It's easy to lean in when you have a little something in the system. You had to. Alright, pause it there. Lift up and roll 5 more times back and forth. Good. Pause. Roll to the inside of the calf. Lift up and roll back and forth on the inside. Find a spot in the upper portion that's terrible and just lean into it. Oh, this side is way worse. Okay, good. Find something in the lower portion, lower inside of the calf. Good, lower. Find the center, upper portion. Press down. With the toes pointing straight up.
I thought we were
take that.
inside.
And I was moving the middle. And then take the lower portion of the center of the calf. Lean into it there, find a good spot. Oh, there's one thing. Good. And then roll to the outside. Lift up and roll all the way, front to back.
My arms get tired.
I know. We're almost off them. Good. Find upper portion, tight spot, lean into it, push, breathe. Lower portion spot, push into it. Good. Let it go, come off. Cross the legs, left leg in front. Roll her out of the way. Roll forward. And now the right shin is resting into left calf. Sink into it. Hips are back, but they're not on the ground. They're sinking into that right shin. Up, breathe into the left calf muscle. This should be a level 9 to 10 intensity, so find it and suck it up for 30 more seconds. Ooh. All right, come off of that. Find it down dog.
You were.
Oh, we gotta run. We gotta scrape it. See, someone's paying attention. Scrape it out, scrape it out.
Ah!
Break it up. All right, there we go. And find your down dog when you're good. Stretch out that left calf. Okay, we get a break in between here. So you can bring the roller somewhere off to the right, out of the way for a second. Come on down to your belly, come up to your elbows. Before we work into our inner thighs, we're gonna get some shoulder relaxation. Take the right knee out to the right, across from the hip. Send the right arm underneath your left arm. Lower all the way to the outside of your right shoulder if you can. Right palm facing the sky. From there, you can use your left hand as a pillow if you need, or let your head rest to the ground, wherever you can take it there. Focus here is getting some outer right shoulder stretch, as well as a little bit of right inner thigh. So if the right knee can go further right, go ahead. If you want to straighten the leg out to the right side, go ahead. Otherwise, just keep relaxing where you are. We're gonna go 75 minutes.
Remind me to tell you about this pose later.
You need more
And suggestions are like, you can tuck your toes, you kind of push yourself,
forward.
yeah, and get more into the shoulder. Mark told me that.
There.
Do you like it? Did it feel good?
No, because I'm so tight, I lost it. Or I was at work there for my body. But that probably works for someone who's open better. Okay, from there, if your right leg is straight, bend the knee. Begin to slide the right leg back, push off the left hand, slide the right arm out. Just for a second, take the right arm into a goalpost position. Press with your left hand, roll open to your right. Draw your knees to the left. And then breathe into the right side of your chest, front of the right shoulder. Press away. So you want to drop down through the inner shoulder, lift up through the left side of your chest with the right arm at that 90-degree angle. Got one more breath in there. Full breath out. And release. Good. Come back to elbows. And then we'll go the other side. So send the left leg out. Send the left arm under. Walk it over. And drop into it. Make your adjustments. If you can get the left knee further left, take it out. If you want to straighten the leg, go right ahead. Notice what you're feeling in your shoulder. If by chance you're not feeling much in the shoulder, you could try tucking the right toes, press into the toes and shift your whole body forward and lean into it deeper there. That might help increase the stretch for your body. Is that what you meant?
Hmm?
Is that what you meant?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Got it. Thanks, yeah.
I just do it every time and I never change
No, appreciate it.
it. Oh.
Slowly, if you have the left leg straight, bend it. Left leg starts to come back, left arm begins to slide out. And once you get there, reach your arm straight ahead, drop your head down, take a breath in. Breath out. Goalpost the left arm. Use the right hand to push yourself open to your left, bend the knees over to the right. Drop into the inner left shoulder, left corner of the chest, and push away with your right hand as you lift up to the right side of your chest. You should get a nice deep stretch here if you're pushing and leaning into the proper directions. One more breath in. Full breath out. Good. Lower back down. Stack your hands one time. Deep breath in. And slow breath out. Good. From here, go back to the elbows. Find your roller. Roll open to your left so that you can place the roller middle of your mat, and then your right inner thigh comes onto the roller. Once you have that, you're at the lower portion towards the knee. Lift the foot, pump the knee back and forth, like a piston. Ooh. This one's probably not going to be too fun. It's okay. Good. Pause there. Find a nice spot, lean into it for a second, press down. Keep pressing as you inhale, straighten the right leg out. Exhale, bend the right knee. Do more like that, in. Out. One more, in. And out. Bottom third of the inner thigh, roll. So really this motion is only about an inch, not a big movement. Just get some rolling action so you feel that release. Whew. Sheesh. Inside of the knee like crazy. Okay, pause. So 1/3 again, so find the second third here on the inner thigh. Lift the foot, pump it out. Back and forth. That's nice, down. What a treat.
Luckily, you already did some work.
Pause, lean into the sensation, press down through your inner thigh. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. In. Out. One more, in. And out. And then just a gentle roll in there. So again, it's only about an inch movement back and forth. Rolling in and out. All right, and pause at the upper third. Back to the beginning part, pump it out. Ooh,
I'm just a strong silent type.
yeah, I was just, you say something?
I'm just a strong silent type. It hurts.
Mhm. Nah, you got easy roll it though, it's okay. Okay, pause in a good spot. Inhale straight. Ooh. Exhale, bend.
Yeah, but I do more leg work.
In.
Yeah, but I do more leg.
Out. I know. I'm saying you got the easy one, that's why you know. And last one. In, out. You're not feeling as much as you normally would. And then roll that upper portion.
Yeah.
You can feel it way more on this.
No, I know. I don't always need to be like
Exactly.
screaming.
Exactly. You gotta beat yourself all the time. Gonna say something for me. Okay, pause. Okay, make sure you're on your elbows, lift your chest up. I'm gonna roll the entire inner thigh, in and out. So when you're going out, you're trying to create some stretching sensation there as you're rolling. So you should feel like your left hip is far enough left. So when that right knee goes out, you're getting a little inner thigh and groin stretch as well. Good. All right, enough of that. Bring the roller forward. Roll over to right side, bend left knee, bring the roller down. Right into the other side. So that's the bottom portion of the inner thigh. Lift the foot and pump it out. Back and forth. See if you can let your glute do the movements. Upper body is still. Use your butt. There you go. Good. Pause. Lean into it. Inhale, straight leg. Exhale, bend. In. Out. One more. In. Out. Good. Now roll in and out. Just about a 1-inch roll. Guess we got frog arms next. Huh?
Oh, frog. Yeah, that sounds good.
In the right inner, or left inner knee.
Yeah.
Okay, pause. Find the middle portion of your inner thigh. Lift the foot. Pump it out. Pump. Use the glute. Good. Hold. Find a nice tight, tender spot. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. In. Out. One more, in. And out. Good, roll back and forth there. Just about that inch or so movement. It's not huge. Oof. This one feels nice. Okay, find the upper third. Back to the beginning. Pump it out. Yeah. Okay, hold, lean in, inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. In. Out. One more. In. And out. Good. Roll the upper third. Small motion right there. Stay in it. Oh. Okay. And then roll all the way. In and out. Entire inner thigh. And no man sleeping again. Lazy.
What else is he supposed to do?
I know, he's looking outside. Bored as fuck.
Yeah, we're looking on a walk today.
Oh, alright.
It's like walk.
Enough of that, yeah? So, roll her out the way, find the tabletop position, turn your entire body to your left, open the knees as wide as you can. Once you get the knees wide as you can, first thing we're doing here is a wide knee child's pose. So bring the big toes to touch first. Keep the knees really wide, push your hips back, and then drop to the elbows. So make sure your big toes are touching first. Knees as wide as they can go. And slightly start to just shift slightly forward and slightly back. Slightly coming out of the sensation and pushing back into the sensation. Okay, so notice if it's not a whole lot and you need more, then you're gonna pause on the forward swing, kick your feet out so that your shins are parallel to the front and back of the mat, toes pointing front and back, and then push the hips back again. Hips wanna stay over the knees, and the knees are working to get as wide as possible. So your focus is the knees opening wider and wider and wider as you get your groin closer to the ground. Breathe deep there. And if it's too much having the feet out, then come back to that wide knee child's pose. Perfectly fine. One more breath in. Full breath out. Good. Slowly lean forward. Draw the knees back together. Take your time. Come back up. Turn your knees to the front. Cross your ankles, sit your butt back. And we're gonna get into the hips. So, square pose with your right leg on top to start. So assess where you're at. First thing, make sure you get this bottom shin completely parallel. Sit up tall, make sure that this front shin is directly on top and see where you're at. So if you look like us too, a little bit on the tight side, you wanna make some adjustments. Bottom foot comes in first. Top foot comes in a little bit. Maybe that's enough. Still not, try the foot to the crease of the calf and hamstring. That should do. And then from here,
Take it down.
Right. We're gonna take your right arm out, thumb down, swing the right arm behind your back. Start to crawl the right hand up your spine as best you can. Middle finger on the spine, lift the chest up, roll your shoulder back. And place your left hand onto the right knee, turn torso to the right, twist. Keep rolling that right shoulder back. Let your left ear drop towards your left shoulder, but keep twisting. And keep looking towards the back. Good. As you inhale, come back up. Turn towards the front, release the arm. Take your hands all the way over to your left side. Breathe in, lengthen up. Exhale, walk your hands over to the left and try to fold to the left. So notice if that right butt cheek wants to lift, make sure it stays down. If your right shoulder is high, relax the right shoulder and the left shoulder down. Drop your head straight towards the mat and then try to crawl your right fingers further out. That should intensify as the right fingers try to go further. Just trying to relax the hip, create a lot of sensation in that right side of your lower back, all the way through your obliques into your lap. Yeah, I like this stretch.
Mm-hmm.
It feels super deep for me.
Me too.
Good. Now as you inhale, slowly rise up, turn to the front, and then take the roller and have a seat on your roller. Lift your butt up, sit up tall. You probably got to uncross the legs first. And you come into a figure four with the right leg on top. If you're on a small roller, scoot your butt over to the left of it. The big one, just a little bit to the left. So right foot comes on top, finding your figure four. Lean to your right a little bit, right hand's on the ground, and then just begin to shake your butt side to side, left or right. Just create some friction there. You can play with a higher portion or a lower portion on the cheek there. Just explore where it feels best for your body. And wherever it feels like the most sensation, pause there. And then a slight roll forward and back. It's not very big. Get into that spot that you feel the most. You was killing with the gun last night, man. That was great. It really was. So I slept so much. Okay, pause. Lean a little more to the outside. Maybe come down to the right elbow. Back to the beginning. Shake it out. Good, pause there. Stay on it and give it a gentle roll. Good. Now from here, you're going to release the right leg down. Roll all the way to the outside so that that roller is just under the top of your hip bone, right in the meaty part right there in the center. And then you're going to bring your left leg over. From there, reach your left arm out. As you inhale, look up, lift up, reach up. And on your exhale, drop the arm behind you and rotate. Good. Breathe there. Let that arm be heavy. If you feel okay, you can extend your right arm behind you and lower down to the right shoulder. Drop the left arm further. And that roller should be pressing into that outer glute, outer hip there in the meaty portion. And as you just drop that left arm back, focus on releasing into that left side. Outer hip, obliques, all the way up through your lat and armpit. Oh, is it deep in here?
Yeah, I have to lift my bottom leg though.
If you have a block, it feels real good underneath the left knee if you have a block. Sorry, I'm gonna try.
No, I'm good. I'll leave it alone.
Alright, very slowly begin to make your way back up. Take your time. Use your hands, push up. When you get up, come off the roller. Oh, that felt nice. Roller out the way. Right leg goes under. Left leg comes on top, finding square. So again, just see where you are at the beginning here. So get that bottom shin parallel. Outer ankle on top of inner knee. Both shins parallel. And if this is low enough, then you're good there. If it's not low enough, bottom foot might want to come in first. Top foot a little bit. See if that's enough. Readjust. Make sure the sit bones are level. Wherever you need to be. And then from here, left arm out, thumb down. Swing the left arm behind the back. It helps to lean into as you crawl the hand up. Middle finger on the spine. Roll your shoulder back. Sit up tall. Good. And then from there, right hand grabs onto the outer left knee. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, rotate, twist. Breathe. Then drop your right ear towards the right shoulder. Drop the left shoulder down and keep twisting. One more breath in. Full breath out. Okay, gently come back to center. Release the left arm. Crawl both hands all the way over to the right. Sit up tall, inhale. Exhale, walk the hands over to the right. So once you get to an edge, soften both shoulders. Keep hugging back on the right side of your belly as you rotate left shoulder more forward and try to reach your left fingers out further forward. And keep leaning into it. This is so deep. Wow. All the way through my shoulder blade on the left side.
Yeah, I feel it overall up in my armpits.
Nice. What happens if you relax your shoulders down and back more?
Feel more right and left hip.
That's where we're trying to find this
I
left hip.
know.
Okay, slowly. Inhale brings you up. Bring the roller back. Uncross the legs, plant the feet, sit up on the roller. And if you got the small one again, you want to shift a bit to the right this time. Left leg comes on top, figure four. Lean a little bit over to your left, and then shake. Oh, this side feels horrible. Even just sitting there. Alright, pause. Get a little roll.
I was like, oh, I feel something on this side.
Yeah. Sure. Core power side.
Yeah. Ah.
Oh. Okay, pause. Lean a bit more out. Maybe come down to the left elbow. Again, shake side to side. Good, pause, roll it out. Oof. Doesn't need to be big, just find that right spot. What are you doing? What What's this thing doing in here?
What?
Gotta get out my butt. Okay, pause. Straighten the left leg. All the way roll to your left side. So it's right under the hip bone in that median portion. From there, you're gonna bring the right leg over, reach your left, right arm up in hip, and then exhale, begin to twist, open up. When you're ready, slide your left arm out to the back corner, drop down to left shoulder, and continue to rotate until that right shoulder gets closer to the ground. Maybe a block under the right knee for support, but keep sinking into the roller and that outer left hip. Oh, yes. Take your entire torso more to the left. Yeah, now twist more and relax. There it goes. Feel the shoulders relax somewhere. And then keep getting heavier in that right knee. I gotta figure out how to perfect that particular cue because unless we have another people twist, the spine being angled this way instead of the spine staying straight, so they can really open up to the upper back. Okay, slowly begin to unwind. Use the hands to help push yourself up off the roller. Slide off. Okay, from there, roll it to the side, find the tabletop position. So we're done, but now we're gonna get into these quadriceps. Possibly your least favorite. So you're gonna roll onto it with both sides. Short roller, you gotta keep your legs really close. Wider roller, you can take more space. And then just all the way range of motion, bottom to top, top to bottom, just roll slowly. Take your time to feel it. Oof. Notice the areas that need you to go slower. The ones where you really feel it. The slower you go through it, the more time it has to let go. Oh, great. The right one's really bad. Okay, so you've probably gone plenty of times front to back. So where did you feel it the most? I want you to stay in that area and just have like a little 2-inch or smaller roll in that area. Oh. Okay, go back to full passes. All the way up, all the way down. Okay, now pause. Lean all the way onto the right quadricep. So if you can, you're just gonna hook the left ankle behind the right ankle. And then leaning more into left quad, just roll the left quad up and down. I'm sorry, leaning into the right quad. So almost all the weight should be in that right leg. You're not working the left leg at all right now. Just the right leg. And then wherever you feel it the most, hold there. And then wag your legs, wag your tail side to side. Side to side. Oh, found it. Move a couple inches up or down depending on what you prefer and keep wagging side to side. Find a new spot. There should be more than one. Then find yourself one more spot. Wherever you can find it. Side to side. Swing it up. Oof. Good. 5 passes back and forth on that right quad. Good, and now transfer over to the left quad. So hook the right ankle behind, straighten that right leg out, and then roll left quad, full range of motion. Oh. Okay, pause on a very tender spot, swing side to side. Wherever you feel a lot of tension. And then find another spot, keep swinging. All that weight's in your left leg. And then find one more spot, swing it out. And 5 passes front to back. Good. Pause in the middle. Now we're going to come back to the right leg, but get the outer portion of the quad, the inside of the IT band. So roll a little bit to the right. Take your left knee out this time. And then just roll back and forth. Think outer quad, inner IT band. You can always keep the left knee on the ground, or if you have your left knee up, wherever you need to get into that space. So just the bottom half here, bottom half. Oh. Yeah, now work your way up to the top half. Just keep rolling. And then find the middle half and just roll through the middle half. Oh, yeah. Feeling it?
Yeah, just trying to focus.
Okay. And then begin to swing leg. As you swing, roll all the way to the top, roll all the way to the bottom. Swing in the right leg. Swing right leg. And then notice where you're feeling it the most on the swing and hold there. Just keep swinging right into that area. And pause. Lean into it. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, straighten the leg. 2 more in. Out. One more. In. Out. 3 passes. Back and forth. Good, and then we'll switch sides. Take your time. Outer, left quad, inner IT band, right leg can be out. Lift the back leg and just roll the bottom half. Ooh. Ooh. This is awful.
Yeah.
Oh, this one is terrible.
Yeah, I can't bend the handle, I'm afraid I'll have it.
And bend, rotate or move to the upper half. Just roll it up and down. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And roll the middle half.
Tennis.
I think so. And then pause wherever you felt it the most. Lean into it. Begin to swing the leg. And then start to go all the way up, all the way down while you swing. Keep the movement as you roll top to bottom, bottom to top. And then just roll, just roll. All right, slowly come off, let it go. Roll her out the way, roll her down to your belly. Okay, come up to your left elbow. Bend the right foot up. Send the right hand back, grab the foot. Now, ideally, you want to be able to have your hand like this, elbow down, palm up, and you're going to take your hand around the foot from the front. There's no way I can show you. Got it there. So from there, and you're pushing down and breathing to that quadricep. Otherwise, you're just hugging it as best you can. But you're trying to work the hand around top, shoulder down, elbow, shoulder back, elbow down, fingertips forward. This is not it. She got it. You can use that left arm to push it up to lift your chest as you keep pulling that right foot down. In 3, gently releasing in 2, and 1, softly let it go. Stack your hands for a second, 1 breath in, 1 breath out. Another side on the right elbow, lift the left foot, reach back, grab that inner foot or the top of the foot, try to work the hand around, elbow pointing up, shoulder back. Oh, this one's terrible. One more breath in. Full breath out. And then gently release. Yep. Make your way up to tabletop. Bring your knees forward. Spread the feet apart. Sit your butt in between your feet. So if you can't get your butt to the ground, use a prop, a block or a pillow, whatever you need. Sit up tall, let the hips drop. You want to have both heels outside. You're trying to get both butt cheeks to the ground eventually. That might be enough to sit up tall. If you need more, start to lean back on the hands. Breathe through shins, knees, thighs, hip flexors. If you need more, you can go to your elbows, or if your knees can stay together, you can go to your shoulder blades. Only where your body needs. The stretch starts in the ankles, bottom of the shins. So if that's where you're feeling it the most, that's normal. Focus on that first. Don't worry how far back you can go until you can get the shins flatter to the ground.
What?
Just this.
My hamstring hurts. So,
Okay, slowly work your way back up. And when you get up, Swing your feet, cross the feet behind you, sit your butt back, kick forward. Okay, now we're gonna get this into our lower back, so supported bridge on the roller. So lower down with the knees bent. Lift the hips up, bring the roller under. Make sure that the roller is pushing tailbone forward. Your lower back is collapsing, so you're reversing the curvature of your lumbar. From there, hug your right knee into your chest. Give it a squeeze. Keep noticing your back, relaxing through your back. And then switch. Left knee comes in, right foot flat. Hug it in, squeeze deep there, pinching into left hip flexor. Good, and release that. Draw both knees towards the armpits. Hug down, flatten back, or lengthen through lower back. And then kick the feet up, open wide, just let them just hang. Just let the legs just hang back and down without any effort. Shoulders soft, arms can be down, palms up. A gentle sway side to side might feel nice, but you may need to hold the roller when you do that. Okay, now we're gonna circle out these hips. So you're wide, start to bring the feet forward, touch, in and around. So tap, hug them into center, open back around. Just keep making as big of a circle as you can. Excuse me.
I really turned it, so just that.
And then reverse the circle, other way. Okay, here we go. Take that circle in the opposite direction, nice and wide. And then pause with the knees close to your head. Split the knees out wide and let the feet be a butterfly as the feet drop. Once you get down, if the roller feels like it's too low or too high, make an adjustment. And then from there, as you inhale, lift the legs back up. As you exhale, slowly bring them back down. 3 more like that. In and out. In and out. Last one. In and out. Let the feet drop there. Knees open wide. You might want to take a couple rolls side to side there. And maybe make some adjustments of where the roller is in your spine so you feel like you can relax there. Once you're good, let the hips be still. Knees are falling wide. Take the arms overhead, making the same shape as your legs. Just melt. Slowly draw the knees together. Hug only the right knee into your right armpit. Both hands around the shin, hug it in tight. Lift your left leg up halfway, straighten the leg, point the toes. Keep hugging the right knee in tighter as you slowly start to lower the left leg. Keep it pretty much straight, just soften the knee and let it hang. You start to feel some pull in your left hip flexor as you hug in, pinching into the right psoas. Breathe back. Okay, and then gently bring the left knee in,
Switch the hands to your left knee, kick the right leg out halfway in the air, point the toes, straight leg, hug the left knee in tighter. And slowly begin to let the right leg lower, soften the knee. Let it just hang there as you hug in more on the left side. Now bring the right knee in, give both knees a squeeze. Lower your feet to the ground. Start to roll down the roller until it gets, till your butt comes to the mat and it's right at the base of your shoulder blades. Once you have that, take the arms up, keep the arms there. Just start to drop the spine back. Arms stay up, let your head drop, let the back begin to round. Once the head touches, then the head starts to fall back. Once you get there, see if you need to adjust at all. You might need to go a little higher, possibly, for it to feel a little more comfortable. You feel like it's pressing up in the upper middle portion of your back, right at the base of the shoulder blades. You feel free to butterfly the legs again. Just melt. Just extend your arms straight to the back wall. Draw your chin towards chest, lift up halfway. Knees up, feet flat. Give a gentle roll right there, right between the shoulder blades. Let the arms just be hanging there, shoulders are relaxed. Good, and then interlace all 10 fingers behind your head. Hug the elbows in as you curl. We'll come into a crunch. Inhale, open back up, expand the elbows wide, take the head back. Then exhale, crunch back up, squeeze, hug the belly, tuck the tail. 3 more, in, open, open, open. Exhale out, round, squeeze. Again, in. And out. One more, in. And out. Open back up, elbows wide, lift your butt off the ground. And just begin to gently side crunch. So just rotating, thinking elbow towards outer hip. Good, and then pause, slowly come down. Roll it a little higher to the top of the shoulder blades, and then roll to your right, so you're on your right lat. Right arm goes to the ground, left arm can stay there. It should be at the bottom of the right lat. As you inhale, open up, drop your head over to the left, elbows left. Exhale, close, roll back into it. Keep the right arm relaxed, right palm facing up. Inhale, open. Ooh. Exhale, close. Hello. Now again, in. And out. Right. 2 more. In. And out. It's better when you go slow. 1 more. In. And out. Release your left hand down in front of you, lift the right arm. Take it back and forward, just swing the arm. Maybe you lean back a little more onto the back of the shoulder, it feels better. You would play with it. And then gently release. Just take it a little higher, more to the upper portion of the left back of the shoulder. Take that left arm back again, open and close. You might need to adjust the angle of the roller. You figure it out for your body. Getting more into the upper portion of your lat, back of the shoulder. Just open and close. Oh, shit. And then pause. Lift the arm back and forth. Oh, fuck. Good, and release. Okay, slowly get to roll off. Come to the other side, so adjust the roller. Take it now under the bottom of the left lat. Right hand goes to the back of the head. You inhale, open. And exhale, close. Take your time. In and out. If you need to change the angle, you change it. Keep going. Figure it out for your body. Try and get the bottom of the lat. Wait. Okay, pause. Release the right hand, lift the left arm, take it forward and back. And release. Take it higher. Upper portion of your lat. Left hand, right hand behind the head again, and begin to open and close. Oh, take your time. I need to buy a new left side. I need to buy a new left side. You got any left sides on Craigslist? Offer up? Oh, shit. Every time I roll, my hip cracks. It's that damn bone spur. Oof. 3 more roll, back and forth, open and close. This is so money though. Oh shit. Okay, find a spot. Lift the arm, open and close, take it back and forth. Oof. Very good. Release. You can roll off the roller. Take it behind you. We're going into the neck. So straight behind you. Place it in the middle of the neck and just let the head fall back. You want to feel like the roller is supporting you. Knees fall into each other, feet out a little wider. Drop the head from side to side. So with your knees touching, work on taking the feet as wide as you can, keeping the knees together. Letting them fall in so you feel that pulling on the outer hips. Where do you feel it the most?
Matters.
You feel anything on the hamstring?
Yeah.
Good.
Noah, come here. Come here,
No,
little
no, come. Good boy. Good boy.
Yoga haircut.
Look at you, cute doggy. What's that? Yeah, good boy.
His beard looks good. Yeah, I think he likes it when I leave the beard. It grows back fast though.
Okay, adjust the roller a little higher at the base of the skull. And just again, rocks it back and forth.
Down dog,
Down dog.
down dog, up dog, oh, up dog. He's like, are you guys done with yoga yet?
Almost, but okay, pause. Take it to the lowest portion that feels good, drop the head back. Last time, just rock side to side. Pause there. See if you can gently roll down and back. It's not gonna be very big. Just a little rock down and back. Maybe you just tuck the chin and lift the chin, feel that out. Good, and when you're had enough, take the roller out of the way behind you. Lower on down. Take your arms overhead, legs out long. Bring your arms out like a V. So they're not super close. You can really relax the shoulder blades there. Make some adjustments, lift them up, soften them back down. Start to relax in the tailbone. Wag your feet side to side a few times, both legs at the same time. Good, find some stillness. Take an inhale, stretch through fingers, stretch through toes. Open mouth, exhale, let everything relax. What are you doing? Stay there. No arms, don't move. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, let go. 2 more. Inhale, stretch, activate. Exhale, let everything drop. Last one, just like that. In. Out. And softly begin to bring the arms down. Take them out. Palms up. Eyes closed. Let your back relax. Shoulder blades melt, head become heavy. Toes fall wide, heels soften. Keep up my face, kid. Why up my face?
No one.
Look, nosy. What you doing next? All over my face. Like what? Killed my shavasana.
You wanted
Little boy. You can stay still as long as you want, but when you decide to reawaken, just take your time, do so slowly. Make any movements that feel good. When you had enough or when you're ready to move on, take a moment just to check in with exactly what you're feeling at this point. Hopefully you feel a lot lighter, looser, more relaxed. I know certainly I do. Thank you for making the time to join this afternoon. Until we meet again, namaste.
Namaste.
You did it.
No, do you do it? Did
Can we do?
you go down? Oh,
Keep up.
you bow? Oh, you
Yeah,
good job.
yeah.
His haircut looks so good. Oh, you guys, your mom did a good job with your haircut. Yeah.